Hello, my name is Melinda Green, and I'm going to talk to you today about the problem of teen pregnancy and show you possible solutions. We all know teen pregnancy is a major problem in our society today. We all have our own opinion about teen pregnancy. There are many ways that pregnancy can be prevented. But first, let's talk about the problem of teen pregnancy. Teen pregnancy is a major problem, and I think we all can admit to that. The CDC.com reports that 400,000 teens ages 15 to 19 give birth every year. Wow, that's a lot of babies being born every year to teens. The CDC also reports that nearly half of those teens were on no form of birth control at the time they became pregnant. Teen mothers are more likely to have negative social outcomes, drop out of school. EarlyMotherhood.com reports that only a third of teen mothers actually graduate high school with a diploma. As I have done stated, teen pregnancy is an alarming social issue. There are a lot of TV and movie series out there today that portray sex as a fun topic. Teens exposed to high levels of television sexual content are twice as likely to become pregnant than those who are not exposed. So how can we reduce teen pregnancy? One solution is to educate our teens about pregnancy. Teens are going to become curious about all issues. I was a teen once, and I know sex is one of the main issues that teens face in today's society. I don't think teens have enough knowledge about sex to be engaging in the activity. Not having enough sexual education can cause someone to become pregnant when she never knew what the consequences were to begin with. Another solution to teen pregnancy is the use of birth control. As I have stated, teens are going to engage in sexual activity, so we need to protect them with birth control. According to my research, the best form of birth control is to use an implant contraceptive such as an IUD. If a teen is old enough to make the decision to have sex, then she should be old enough to make the decision if she wants to protect herself. Some people don't think that teens should use birth control, but again I state, if she's old enough to make the decision, I think she's old enough to make the decision if she wants to protect herself. Another solution to teen pregnancy is that we need to talk to our teens. I think if a teen is going to be sexually active, then she may not want to talk to her parents about the matter. But she should be able to get the protection she needs to prevent the pregnancy. We need to talk to our teens about the risk involved in having sex, not glorifying the matter. TV shows, like I said, 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom, do portray the hardships of being a young mother, but it also sends the wrong message to a lot of teens about pregnancy. Instead of showing the glory of having a baby, as seen on TV, we need to educate our teens more on the risk involved and how to prevent pregnancy by talking to them. As I've said, pregnancy is 100% preventable, but we all know that teens are going to engage in the activity. Educating our teens is one way to prevent that. We need to teach them to stand their ground and not give in to peer pressure. We need to teach them to learn to say no, and that 100% way to prevent the pregnancy is to not have sex. We need to teach them how they can get pregnant and to understand the effectiveness of birth control, understand the proper way to use the protection, don't leave anything to chance, and know what to do if you do get pregnant. As I've said, another option is birth control. WebMD.com states that birth control can lower the pregnancy rate if used in the correct way. They also report that 21% of teens who became pregnant were on birth control but didn't take it in the correct way. Talking to our teens is also a major part. I think in order to solve the problem, you must first accept it. I am in no way condoning teen pregnancy at all. But if we are more open with our teens, then they will be more open with us. If society accepted teen pregnancy, then we would have a better chance at communicating between parents and teens, thus lowering the pregnancy rates. I know myself as a teen would have never asked my parents for birth control. My parents were very old school, and you didn't have sex until your wedding night. Did their beliefs change the ways I thought? No. They only made me want to engage in it more. I do not want my children having sex at a young age, but I want to educate them about the issue because I know it will happen whether I want it to or not. In conclusion, teen pregnancy cannot be stopped in the world, But there are many things we can do as parents, teens, and society in general to help reduce the teen pregnancy rates. We can educate our teens on the consequences of becoming pregnant. We can inform them if they are going to engage in the sexual activity, they need to protect themselves with birth control. Also, we need to talk to our teens and be more open with them. All of these things will reduce teen pregnancy rate if you do your part.